Hey y'all, so I've got a word today. The Lord brought me back to, I had from April 18th, 2024. And so it's about Adam, okay? It's about Adam sitting up out of his slumber, right? The Lord put Adam into a deep sleep. And then he took a rib and created Eve and then brought the woman to the man. And then, so Genesis 2:22 through 2:24, I think. I've been seeing that a lot. 2:22, So, and Dinah had actually confirmed this in a post that she made a few days ago. It brought me back to a dream that I had about a year or so ago. And basically this dream, I was in this ginormous pink hotel. And I walked down the hallway and there was my spouse in a room, okay? And the door was already open, okay? So maybe you've been in a place where the Lord has said the door for marriage, your marriage season is open, right? But when you look through the door, Adam appears to be asleep still, right? So you're like, Lord, the math ain't mathin', okay? And it might have been like that for some time. But what happened in the dream is I peeked, I saw that he was asleep, so I turned around and I started to walk away. As soon as I turned around and started to walk away, that is when he sat up. Literally, like, rose up. Like, he was like... like a mummy or something, like, just like, and then like a coffin, and then just like raised, boom. It was really weird. So, but it was as soon as I started to walk away. All right. And so maybe you have found yourself, like, you've been seeing him, experiencing him asleep, right? You've been looking through this door and the God has opened, but he appears to be asleep. So you get to the point finally where you're like, all right, I'm releasing this, okay? I'm letting go of this. Here you go, God. And you almost feel like you've given up because you've done all that you can do. And look, it's funny because I started recording this at 12:22, and now it's 12:24. 2:22:224. Anyways, so, but the moment that you get to that point is when Adam sits up. God awakens him, okay? And that's where, this isn't for everybody right now, but for who it's for, he has awakened him, okay? And so God has big plans, and so does this person for you, all right? Him and God are kind of making these plans now because they are now looking to God for answers and strategy and, because they've kind of tried to do this thing on their own for so long and things just didn't fall together, right? Because they were trying to do it in their own understanding, their own ways, and now they're looking to God for answers. So God is the master builder, right? He's helping build this thing, this house, right? And you and your spouse, you're under one roof, right? On one body. And God is helping you to build this house now, because remember, he came in and he destroyed the old one, right? It wasn't built on God's foundation. It wasn't built upon God. God was not in the center of it. It was built around sin, doing things out of God's order, which is why it did not stand. So this time it's a rebuilding of a house, which I just put a word out a few weeks ago about. it's time to rebuild the house, right? The foundation is laid, it's set. God's giving you a new beginning. You're stepping into a new beginning with this person, but it's a building process. So they're kind of looking to God now for the blueprint on how to build it, right? This relationship, this new, all of it. And so they're making plans. So also, he's saying, we'll handle the cooking and deliver to your door. Heaven, right? All of heaven is helping cook this thing up for you. Okay? God is cooking this thing up because he's going to present it to you at this prepared table very soon. He's doing the cooking. You've done all that you can do. Now you kind of just are waiting on God to perform. So he's cooking this thing up and he's delivering it to you, to your door. Okay, right to your doorstep. Your birthday surprise awaits. Y'all been hearing about the birthday. Your birthday surprise awaits. And he's like, hint, it's pretty sweet. It's going to be pretty sweet. So here's the word. It says, ready to travel. And again, it's from April 18th, 2024. Ready to time travel. So I just put out a word a few weeks ago about traveling back in time. Like hitting rewind, right? Like it never even happened. It's going to be like it never even happened. All right? Your Adam is here. He is awakened. All right? He has stood up out of his slumber and has resurrected. The stage is set. Class is now in session. So he is now being led up, right? Educated, disciplined, trained. God has him sitting down now that this person is looking to him for directions, for guidance, for answers, for strategy, whatever. God is now kind of training them up, right? And teaching them just as he has done with you. All right? They're learning to be fully disciplined in the Lord. The enemy has now been loosed and departed from him. He is no longer bound in shackles. He's a freed man. He is now committed to looking at me and my ways as guidance on how to care for you, okay? So before, he may have been looking at the worldly influence on what the world thinks is how a relationship should go and all of the things. There's a lot of faulty, crappy worldly influence out there. There's a lot of influencers that are worldly that will tickle your ears with the things that they say. They will literally feed your pride, hype you up, and have you all kind of entangled in the world's ways and the world's thoughts and the world's perceptions, and it's the farthest from God, okay? So now they're looking at him, and they have been convicted for their ways, all right? God has convicted them. So rest assured, all right? Rest assured, although it looked like some time had went by that they weren't getting convicted, you might have been getting convicted back to back to back. That's how it was for me. It always is. I'm convicted, my turnaround rate, I've told y'all before, for conviction is 5 minutes. They have been convicted for their ways. All right. So rest assured on that. It is time to rejoice. Okay. Interestingly enough, I went and my ID was lost. My license was lost. All right. I could not find it anywhere. I had to go get a new license. I had to get a new picture too, which I didn't really care for because I've gained literally, I told y'all 15 pounds this year. I still don't know why. It's not typical for me too, so I'm a little bit heavier right now than I normally am. And so I was like not really wanting to take the picture, but the lady was like, it's really good. She was like, your picture turned out really good. And then there was like this young guy at the front, the receptionist who printed the ID. He was like, your photo came out really good. He was like, you just look so happy and joyful. I was like, I was thinking the opposite. I felt like I didn't really look that happy, but they seemed to think so. And I think it was just God confirming, like, you know, you're about to be in a season of pure happiness, pure joy, right? Like that's your new identity. The old identity, the mourning, the sadness, the all of that, it's gone. There is a new identity, right? And you're stepping into that new identity today. Wow. Wow. First, I've heard that today. That revelation just got dropped on me. All right. You're stepping into new identity today. It's time to rejoice. All right. The time has come for you two to become one under one roof. All right. Your own home together. So again, like there's this new building of this new house, right? This new home, which is you and him together as one. All right. No more separate, no more separation. You're coming together, right? Genesis 2:24. He has some big plans for you. He is officially planning and preparing for all of this. Grand reveal coming soon. Be ready to travel into everything I've spoken to you. All right. 2 Timothy 3:10. At the moment, I am not sure what that is. I just have it written. And it says, he sees your love. He sees your kindness. He sees your patience. He sees your faith. He knows your goals in life. He sees the way that you live. He sees your heart and that it's pure. He knows you do what is right. He sees you as genuine. He knows you've suffered. He knows you've been hurt. He's sorry. Things have changed for the better. Things have shifted. All right? And the song that he had given me with this was Big, Big Plans by, it's a country song. At the moment, I can't think of the name. Look, it's 12:34, which means breakthrough. This is a big breakthrough, all right? There was a group of people by the end of this year, you will see this. And if not, you're going to see it at the appointed time. And it may come January, it may come February, it may come by the end of next year. I don't know. Everybody's timing is different. But this is a on-time word for somebody like very soon, okay? But take it to God, just as with anything. Take everything back to God and sit with him on it. And I pray this does reach who it needs to reach. I pray it blesses you. I pray it encourages you. I pray it confirms something for you. If you feel led to sow, my information is there in the description box. Hashtag it. Be intentional. Hashtag big plans. Be led. And yeah, I appreciate all the seeds that are sown. I appreciate all of you. And I pray y'all have a blessed rest of your day. I pray y'all have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you on my next video whenever that may be. Okay, bye.